Is the French government, they're awarding their Medal of Honor to American GIs?
Yes, the French government, they started awarding the Legion of Honor as a group in 1998 to living World War I veterans. And it was on the 80th anniversary, so the veterans were about 100 years old. But I personally helped do ceremonies for 55 of them over the next 3 years, from 1998 for 3 years. We found 55 living just in California alone. Oh. It was incredible to do these ceremonies. In 2004, France announced they were going to start a group award for World War II veterans on the 60th anniversary of D-Day. And so the veterans were in their 80s, and they've awarded thousands of French Legion of Honors over the years. And I personally have probably helped over 250 World War I veterans in California and the Southwest. Very proud of that. And I'll be doing a few more ceremonies in the future. I've got 3 candidates being submitted just in the last couple of months. And they'll be approved maybe in 6 or 7 months, and we'll have ceremonies for them.
Nice.
So the next, the greatest generation is slowly slipping away, but I'm still going to find more veterans that served in France. I don't give up.
How about Harold Friedman?
Harold Friedman, I learned about him from somebody in France that thought he might be eligible, and I did some detective work. Found him through he's a retired attorney for the entertainment industry. I found him living in Brentwood, and I did an interview on the phone with him, and then he invited me to come have lunch with him. I needed a couple of more things, and I had lunch with him and met his daughter and son-in-law and 2 grandchildren.
What's the criteria for deserving such a medal?
Well, you have to have proof of service in France before May 8th, 1945, which was the end of the war.
Okay.
So veterans that helped liberate France, even before D-Day, if they were, we flew bombing missions into France from England before France was liberated. Right. Yeah, those aircrew members who flew into France on missions before D-Day were eligible, and I've submitted a number of them over the years. And so basically the criteria is you need proof that you served in France. You need to have a document, and some veterans don't have that, and then we can't submit them if they don't have a document.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. But if they served over France, is that good enough?
No. If they flew bombing missions over France into Germany, no. They have to have a campaign in France, which is on their records. There are several campaigns.
What if they flew over France and bombed in France?
Yes, they'd be eligible.
Okay?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. If they had targets in France, yes.
Okay.
And if they did, usually the record will say there's several campaigns in France. There's Normandy, northern France, southern France, and Rhineland. Those are usually the 4 campaigns that would qualify. And before D-Day, it was called Air Offensive Europe, where the bombers would come and bomb targets in France or Germany or wherever the enemy was.